heavy slings. This is for banjo die, how we shoot pickle fork. Now, pickle fork's one of those ones you either love it or you hate it. But I think once you can shoot pickle, you'll never hit your hand. You can shoot any sling kind of thing. Now, the most important thing is the twist and the tweak. Now, you need to get your band over the fork. You can't have it hitting the fork because your ball is not going to go directly through that 12mm gap. Obviously, depending on what size you shoot, you can shoot directly through it, but you don't really want to. So, I always do the twist and tweak method to start. What you obviously want to do, twist the pouch 90 degrees. It doesn't matter which way you do it at all, whatever you're comfortable, and then you want it to come over the fork. Now, if it doesn't obviously come over the fork, tweak more. So, what I then do is I use kind of a floating anchor. Obviously, your reference point is on your cheek for your anchor, so everything relaxed. I draw to my target. I always draw to my target. So from here, keep everything straight and draw to my target. Now obviously my fork is going to point just ever so forward, and I'm going to tweak it like that. So you can do it. I like to use my thumb and my finger for the tweak. A lot of people like to use the flat. Now obviously you don't want your band to be up or down, you want it to be perfectly like so. And what I do from here, everything in line, I draw to my target. And then when I look down, I know that it's here. You can see it brushing my cheek. This is short draw pickle, the easiest thing I can ever do. Short draw pickle. So from here, everything, and my line of sight, my reference is my finger. This little chubby bit on my finger, this little bit of skin here, is where I aim. Now you're probably going to think, oh, I use this centre fork or whatever. I don't like using my centre fork to align it. I know if my hand is roughly on my target, obviously got to adjust up or down, that if I draw to it, you can look through your hand and the target's obviously going to be here. So I don't look directly on my hand at the target, I look at the target and make sure my hand reaches the target, if that makes sense. Now that is my quickest, easiest way to shoot pickle. I will find some targets now and show you on like an angle, but the twist and tweak method, undeniable. Alright, so from here, everything relaxed. You don't want your shoulders up, like or like if you're shooting short draw here, everything needs to be relaxed. You want everything pristine and perfect, because obviously it's one of these ones you've got to get it right every time, otherwise you'll go left, right, up, down. So you want it like so here, and if I look over then I'm looking past it and I can see my target. I draw with both eyes open and then I look down, if that makes sense. Right, so as I was saying, I've just switched over to the OPFS to show you can do both. So obviously the 180 degrees twist tweak. You draw, you shoot. What I find with pickle is if you try and look at your target too much and make sure all this is perfect aiming, it messes up. You want to just draw, nice, quick, shoot. Everything stays straight. Remember, just tip your forks, tweak from here. I missed, of course I did. How did I manage that? So, obviously like I was saying, trying to rush there, get a good video for you guys. That's how you want to do it every time. It needs to be the same. As you see, if you rush it too much though, you miss.